Nine starting on the T side, and a lot of utility out the gate early. Fast flashes utility in towards B deep, but that's not the true intention. Nine running through middle, trying to do presence in towards Donut, but Shush is here with the dual Berettas, and Yabby steps in as well. It's an absolute mowdown, and whilst Kyler is here on the flank, Heroic stands strong.
Oh, Kyler removed as well. Minio is the only one remaining, and, well, nothing in his grasp. He gets absolutely hounded, and that is a flawless pistol round for Heroic. They do not budge, and it has allowed them to get that bomb down, and there's still 2 9 players over towards B that can be a disrupting force into the back lines. Look at K's position here. He's going to come up from behind. Stout is definitely aware of it, though. They're not taking any chances, and he's able to find that kill. K removed. A second flank comes through in Goofy, but he has to reveal himself.
Yeah, this is where the retake gets tricky for Heroic, because the starting positions for 9 are so far forward. Despite that, trades are back and forth in an instant. Hades gets knocked down off his perch on the boost, and Goofy nearly lines up a couple. Low HP for Heroic, and Shush, he's just sticking the bomb. Goofy swaps to the Glock, and somehow, some way, 9 recover the round. Heroic denied of the defuse.
Yeah, Heroic are very active on these sort of rounds. You'll see them take space so that they can make intelligent decisions about where they want to put their stacks in place. And, well, Minio gets to tap on the head of Gabby, and they have that AK locked on through, which is very unfortunate for Heroic. That was kind of the key piece to really get anything done in this round. It's removed. So 3-2 start for 9, looking pretty nice on this T side. Minio needs to be careful here, and in fact, he needs to be really careful. Oh, Katie, and it felt like he had that knife ready. Minio turns around at the last second and denies, but I like the attempt.
Oh.
Now, they are going to send out the execute utility towards A, and the bomb is here, so it does feel like they are committing a bit of a split coming through mid as well. 2 players in towards Donut. Yabby's not quite looking this way, decides to adjust over, and it's a fast, snappy shot for Minio. That's going to set them up. Shush gets 1 on the defense, and Cadian, a crucial kill onto Hades. Even though he's smoked off, it puts it into the 3-on-3 and makes it doable for the CTs.
Look at K. So close to this smoke, even drops another, but Cadian's found Goofy in the meantime. Everyone rotating through, and that gives Down a little bit of a safer passage to come through the smoke. Now Minio, vision obscured, needs to try and lock in this after plant, but over the top, identifies the position for Heroic, and now they can start to converge, swarm on towards the bomb, and Stown doesn't even need his teammates' help.
They can start to take ground in towards mid. The other 2 pieces staying budged on B and A.
Well played. Tesses and Yabby, nearly with kills, but look at the response. 9 actually crunch on the position themselves.
9 actually don't have time to go back, though. The mid's just too clear. Okay, he's going to be on the flank, though. It's still a powerful position for time. Such a concern now for 9. Down. He gets forward so that he's not revealed from behind. They're even going to spot out that flank. A good hit through the bomb plant denied. And this one is Heroic's round. Hades would love to do some more, but his chances are limited. Brought down low, and he might not even survive the round. And no scope to ensure his survival at the very least.
Hades, can he find Yabby? That's now the next cause for concern. Flashbang baits out the shot. Heroic, they can just remain rooted. They don't need to switch their setup, and Stown through the smoke deals with Minio.
Yeah, I can just spam that one on through, and he's still a presence here, although they do look to put a bit of pressure onto him. This reposition's great, though. He's going to be set up to collect 2, might even get the 4th kill for him in the round. Down, doing everything in mid. That AWP negated. Goofy's position known, and, well, maybe a chance for a Down ace. He's definitely looking for it, but Tesses steals it at the very tail end. But hey, it's with the MP9, so you cannot blame him.
Tesses can just smoke off cave, no access granted for free.
Yes, Down's here with that ult he recovered off Hades, and he's going to reposition as the utility comes on through, but there's a gap here. Goes for the shot, but misses it, as does the second. Everyone's falling now for Heroic as it's a split onto the site. Hades gets that deagle singing. And Shush and Cadian, I mean, they can't even give this round a look in. They're nowhere to be found. A perfect site take from 9. Yeah, it's no surprise to see Heroic go for a bit of a stack over towards B in this sort of circumstance. Stown has found 1 kill just through spamming, and a lot of damage being done back in response. Yabby with the AWP. Would you believe it? He's making it work with that kill. And that's immediately forced 9 out of the site. A really nice setup here for Heroic. The bomb does make it through, courtesy of a boost, actually. That's really cool. They boost up Goofy to get that one down, but it's still not a nice, comfortable position in this retake. That angle's nice from K, but doesn't set him up. Shush able to adjust and find the kill. A lot of damage done, but the kill's coming on through. Another. Oh, but Kylar catches up Tessa. Still doable here in a swing and a miss. Down now in the 1 versus 1. Kylar so low in towards the donut, and there is a kit in play too. In fact, he's able to collect it. Lots of utility that he's on the road for. Flames can be pushed on forward, and that's going to land straight on Kylar. Such little HP. He's forced out in the open and around towards where Stown is holding. Perfectly handled in the 1v1, and should have just enough time for the defuse. Gabby's just tucked. All these players getting boosted up. A triple boost. That's quite a setup from 9. Rare to see 3 players in this position. Gabby jumps on up and he spots all 3. The first kill comes on through, but he runs out of bullets, can't connect the spray. Goofy finds Shush as well as he swings on through, but Tessa's a well-timed push, drops the bomb. Both these players so low on towards the site. Kay's the only one with full HP, and he's on a very late flank. Minio trying to get something back here, but it's all eyes on Kay in the backlines. He has to deliver. Minio is about to go down surely, overwhelmed by the numbers. And here's Kay. Gets his first frag in the game. Has to find 2 more for the round, though. Smoke to land at his face, forces the issue, and Tessus is ready. Hinted at something here for him. Now Yabby going to get the information. Cadian under a lot of pressure, but Shush is here with the MP9 to support, although getting a little bit dicey here. Hades has found 2 with that Desert Eagle and has even netted himself the AWP. This one is very scary for Heroic. That bomb gets tapped, trying to force a fight through. Hades goes for the flick. Kylar's found 1. It's all on to Tessus. Hades creeps around the corner. And with him removed, Tessus can come on through.
Yeah, really well played yet again by Heroic.
Well, there's the smoke, and it's a bit of a fake-out execute. As mentioned, flashbang comes over. That's not quite going to connect on Stown. A little bit damage done, but Goofy falls, and Cadian hasn't budged. Misses his shot. Edges on forward. Knows that bomb is now crossed, and Heroic have the full read on the situation. Shush and Donut able to find one as well. That's made it very uncomfortable for these remaining players. And Minio, what a double kill. K found one in mid as well, but he is now stuck between 2, and there just simply wasn't time. He knew he had to go for that fight. And he falls at the hands of Stown. Going to be going fast as well, causing a lot of noise. You can see Heroic on the minimap immediately moving to respond to this. But this is all just a bit of a ruse to set up this hit that's going to come through Cave. Stown is going to be standing in a good position to deal with both. Lovely adjustment to get that second headshot. Cadian doesn't have to now focus there. He can just look in towards Cave. The remaining 9 players set to go onto this B bomb site, but they don't have anything to get in with. Just going to charge on through, and maybe the Tech-9s are enough, but Tess is tucked on into Cubby, at least gets a double. Hades now with a lot on his shoulders, has the bomb, just wants to try and get that plant down. Fakes it out, and Cadian is there.
It was very dangerous, and 10 rounds is a really solid start on your CT side.
Ooh, that's not a great start to the round for 9. Gabby just holding the angles, spamming on through. Collects 1. Damage done on Minio as well. And a couple of kills going back and forth, though. Kylar is able to remove Stown, but not before he deals with Minio. Now the AWP getting a little bit interested in mid. Cadian edges on through, but Kylar's fallen on back. Might be about to re-aggress, though, as the AWP comes on through. A nice shot from Cadian. He was mid-movement, but it doesn't seem to matter. Now they're forced onto this side. Tessus gets the first. Goofy now, 1 versus 4. No hope here. Tessus slings on out, and it's an 11-round half for Heroic.
Working a lot on their ideas, but the fallback plans, not always the most effective. This time, though, it's aggression in towards middle. Kylar takes point, and Cadian, though, deals with both. That's Donut opened up, and suddenly the A bomb site's under a lot of pressure. Hades needs to try and hold on. That Molly, though, that's a little bit of a flub.
Heroic have a lot to work with here. Stown's found himself a set of dual Berettas. Goofy has his ready as they come around the corner. He's going to sling on through, gets 1, but has to come up big here, and he's done just that. 3 massive kills with the dual Berettas. Put it back into a good position. He just needs that last one, and he nails it.
Yeah, what a huge response from Goofy.
Position for K. He's gotten up so close, but pace from Heroic. They've found A completely open. Nobody is here because of that advanced position in mid. They're able to get this bomb all the way through with no contestation at all.
Yeah, and they just keep on fighting all the way through. K can even not find purchase on the MP9. Shuts him down.
Bit of setup utility to get K up that close, and they figure that means that A might be a little less defended.
They are creeping and crawling their way through middle. Look at the advanced positionings they've adopted already.
It looks like this is going to be the fight that might really determine how this round starts. Hades gets that first, and K has been baited in for that kill. Bomb out in the open. And well, Heroic might have got some space in towards Red House, but they do need to go back for the package at some point. Kyla sitting on through is able to catch out the first and even the second, doubling on up. Shush. Well, not much he can do in this round at this point. He's already brought down so low. Flashbang over the top, keeping him at bay. Hades has the angle locked on through. Well, he might be given a bit of space here. There's a flank coming through as well, so his days are numbered. Any kill he can find would be nice, but it's going to be denied. Meteor collects, and the CT.
And from there, all of the stars align. 9 find themselves flawless. K now feeling a little bit more confident, wants to fight forward in towards mid, but Cadian will deny. Kyla can only find one on the follow-up, so yet again, control established in middle by Heroic.
Yeah, these flashbangs from Shush were perfect as well. You can see both the CTs were blinded in their different engagements. Hades with the AWP needs to come up big, but it's just the one. That's going to allow that bomb to get planted. There is a very quick rotation, so Goofy is already coming through Temple. Smoked off currently, has support in towards mid, but that smoke is a bit weird. It's landed off the mark, and that's given him space to work with. Shush not going to be revealed behind the boxes, though, and Goofy really needs to find something to incentivize this retake. At the moment, it's not being given. Shush is just sitting, waiting for the drop to come on through. Molotov thrown on out, and the sling from Shush. Heroic bounce back immediately.
9, it's always their responsibility, the onus of pressure to try and retake that bomb site. And as soon as utility has been deployed, it's the instantaneous swings coming out of Heroic. Yabi does really well just to kind of dance around the default.
Kylar's getting aggressive. Util put on forward to take space over towards A, but he's the only one there, and that is where Heroic are looking to hit. Shush is tasked with taking space with this MAC-10, trying to find a timing. The real hit's coming through A. Kylar caught in transition, goes on down. Up now from Hades, has to step up to the mark, moves on forward as the smoke blocks his vision. Timing shot does not connect, the second doesn't either. So they are able to find their pathway through to the site. But look at the back line. Look at Shush. He's coming on around. Goofy is not going to be ready for this. The MAC-10 activates a massive kill, and now they're stuck in the temple, and they're down on their knees. Shush finds another. And Hades with that orb is stuck between a rock and a hard place. Tessus activates. Aminio with the MP9 is nowhere to be found.
It's so perfect from Heroic. It's just taking the space out towards middle. It's getting Shush up to the perfect moment where he can lurk in. You see that they are going to be diligent. In actual fact, they're going to completely blindside this right-hand side of A main. Cadian gets caught off, but there goes the second swing. Shush, but up high is K, and he strikes for 2 kills, even nearly finding Yabi will swap to the USP, and now Stown in a world of pain. The walls are closing in, and Goofy delivers the final blow. 9 stand tall with the SMGs.
But it's still a very tough battle ahead.
It's still aggression. It's still sticking to the game plan, but Shush has found Hades. Caught with utility, juggling it out, and the smokes are already here instead. Kylar goes through with the flashbang. Tess says Yabi fully blind, but the bullets, he completely runs out of them. Bomb site overwhelmed.
Okay, but Goofy's managed to find a way back in, denies any chance of that bomb going down. Yabi's running away with it at the moment. He's sitting over towards CT. They can still fight their way into this one. Gonna come down to the timings now on this first kill. Goofy, as he crosses, spots one, gets the long-range engagement, takes down him, and then K found down as well. Yabi now in the clutch, not good for it. K steps up with another double. Gonna come through the back lines while the rest of the team hits onto B with the Tech 9 to flash over the top. Hades backside with the M4. Able to get one, but can't quite finish the job onto Stown. Goofy has arrived, and Minio is still in towards the cave, so it's a nice setup here. They can spray them all down. And while now it is just Cadian left, at least he is in a position that's a little bit unknown. But eventually you're going to be suspicious that somebody could be here. A nice shot. Puts it down to the 1v2.
There's a potential to isolate this kill on towards Kylar, but he's taking a nice little jiggle in towards Cave, but that allows space. And Cadian, the flashbang, oh, he has found Kylar, but Minio swings as soon as his teammate falls.
Well, K can chime on through. A dangerous combo. Hades holding, looking to see if anything will come through. A jiggle with the deagle, and he collects. Gets the second as well as Cadian looks to trade. Hades is here in the server. Shush shuts him down. K gets one back and gets a second as well. Bomb out in the open. This round looking done. Tessus can't find it. A triple from K, and the sight hold between the two of them is perfect. These executes straight to the sights aren't working out. Does look like B is their destination this time around. Cadian looking for this fight onto Minio, but the smoke is in his face as he goes to swing. One lands at the front of ramp as well. Stealth actually getting boosted over this, and he has a little bit of a one-way and gets him a kill. It's the one back for Heroic.
And now they look to reset in towards middle. Everyone's grouping up, moving as a unit, but Kylar takes one head off the Hydra, down falls. And in fact, Yabby just goes through the smoke. It's a little bit brazen, but it catches off 9. But Hades plucks him out the sky. Now needs to find even more success up and over on the boxes, but no, not quite. K thrown into this clutch position, rotating in from middle. Can he deny the bomb?
He has to do everything here. The 1 versus 2 to keep 9 in this. This comeback has been phenomenal, but it might just end here. Gets the first kill. Not sure where the second player is. Shush over in the temple. K, he thinks it's CT, and Shush comes from behind. Heroic take the map.
Yeah, but there we are. We get to see the potential that 9 have as a roster. That was 5 rounds, 1 in a row when their backs were against the wall. They were feeling the pressure, but they were thriving under it. And it was a really nice attempt at the comeback. But Heroic, it's their experience that prevails. And